What is good, y'all? It is I, Mega Man Extreme 64, here with you to talk about a certain, reveal. I know it's been like a week or like 2 weeks since the last Nintendo Direct, but I just have to get this off my chest. Terry Bogard. We have Terry Bogard joining Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Oh man. Well, Smash throughout the years has gotten a lot of amazing reveals over time, but I'd say this one is actually a really awesome reveal. One of the best reveals that we've gotten. Well, I'm not going to say it's one of the best reveals that we've gotten, but hey, in a way it kind of is, because come on man, it's freaking Terry Bogard. How many of you didn't play Fatal Fury or King of Fighters? Have you at least played Capcom versus SNK at least? Well, if you've heard of SNK or know what the company is about or have played their games, you would actually know this character. Terry Bogard is from the game Fatal Fury, and he has also made several appearances in King of Fighters as well. I don't know the whole story. I don't know his whole backstory, since I didn't play that much Fatal Fury or King of Fighters growing up, because back in my day, I grew up with Street Fighter, and I grew up with Mortal Kombat. Hell, I even grew up playing Killer Instinct. But there's not to say that this character will not be amazing in the game Smash Bros. So I'm definitely hyped to play with this character when he releases in November. And, knowing, it's too soon to say that he's going to be high or top tier, because so far we've only seen two moves from him. Those being Power Wave and the Burn Knuckle. And judging by how they're taking his development, he's actually looking pretty good. They're actually handling his development pretty well, but only time will tell once he releases in November. But yeah. And if that's not enough, and if Terry's reveal in Super Smash Bros. Isn't enough, the fact that we're getting more DLC fighters to come in the future. More DLC fighters. I think this is by far the most amazing thing to ever happen to us yet. And Terry Bogard is really an amazing character. Definitely looking forward to him when he releases in November. Like he looks like someone who would strike as being a projectile user. Very up close and personal, in your face, much like Ken, except he's a different kind of Ken Masters. But much like they would handle Ryu and Ken, like he would have input moves, and he would be another fighting game character to have two final smashes. Being Power Geyser and Buster Wolf. I could definitely see that happening right now. Like, imagine standing in front of a dizzy, unconscious Mario, and you're up close. You pull off a final smash, and he's like, "Are you okay, Buster Wolf?" That would be the most hilarious and amazing thing to ever happen in Smash. To put him in Smash Brothers and not give him those final smashes, or not have him say those lines, that'd be a crime against nature in video games and against SNK fandom in general. Yeah, Terry Bogard actually looks like a really promising character to play with in Smash. Definitely hyped for his reveal. But Terry's not the only thing I'm hyped about. I'm more hyped about the fact that we will be getting more DLC fighters. Like, alright, I have a list of DLC fighters that, I have a list of DLC characters, a list of characters that would make awesome DLC fighters in the future. One being Ryu Hayabusa from Ninja Gaiden. I still think he would be the perfect fighter in Smash, for a DLC fighter. He could have all kinds of Ninpo attacks, Shurikens, Shadow Clones. All kinds of different kinds of Ninpo. Like anything you can give him. Gino is definitely on the list of most wanted DLC fighters. And for some strange ass reason, people still want Waluigi, even though he's been revealed as an assist trophy. But that's not likely to happen. That's not going to happen anytime soon in the future. So you can just forget about that. I mean, sorry Waluigi fans, but that's life. I mean, there are other characters out there that are more deserving. And other people are still voting for Doom Guy from Doom. A lot of people want him as well. And there are several other characters, that I can name that would make perfect DLC additions for Smash for the Fighters Pass. So, yeah, there's definitely that. But hey, Terry Bogard in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Yeah, I cannot wait for when November arrives, so we can do Terry versus Ryu, Terry versus Ken. Anybody remember that death battle match against Terry Bogard and Ken Masters? Yeah, man, we can do that fight all over again, except with Smash. Yeah, Terry versus Ken, all over again. That would be amazing. Terry versus Ryu, Capcom versus SNK, Smash style. SNK versus Nintendo. It's amazing how Sakurai and Nintendo are coming together and bringing all these various different worlds. Because back when the original Super Smash Bros. Came out on Nintendo 64, back in the early 1999, it was just Nintendo characters. And even in 2001 with Super Smash Bros. Melee. But then Brawl came out and third-party characters were introduced. So it's amazing to see that Nintendo is crossing over with various different worlds, coming together for one big iconic crossover clash fighting game. Like Smash is just like Infinity War and Endgame, where like you have all these characters crossing over into one big final clash. Yeah, it's just something amazing. You really got to thank Sakurai and Nintendo on their part for making this possible and making it happen. But anyway, I want to hear your opinions and your thoughts on Terry's arrival in Smash, and as well as the fact that we're getting more DLC fighters in the future. I want to hear your opinions below, so don't be afraid to sound off in that comment section. I'm gonna go for right now, because right now I don't know how long I have in this video. So if you like my videos and content, like and subscribe. And be sure to sound off in the comments below about what you think about Terry's arrival and more DLC in the future. In the meantime, ciao.